We will start with a quick preview of the new Google Pixel Watch.
Google is finally doing it. They're making a Pixel Watch, and I'm so excited. Why? Well, I think it's the first watch that can finally compete with the likes of the Apple Watch. I think it's going to inject some excitement and energy in an otherwise stagnant industry. Until now, if you were an Android user, I feel like the only real option were Samsung's own smartwatches, and they were fine. Good even. But to get the most out of it, you had to download so many Samsung apps to get the most out of it. And for me, that's a deal breaker. I don't want all of that bloatware on my phone. I want a watch that works natively with my phone, with maybe just one app to get it working. Now, I hear you saying, there are so many smartwatch options for Android. You've got the current generation of Android Wear watches, the Fitbits and Garmins of the world, and you'd be completely right. But I'd say that the current generation of Android Wear watches suffer from poor hardware and just Google neglecting the platform overall. Fitbits and Garmins are fantastic fitness tools, fantastic for fitness, but I'd say that they're lacking when it comes to smartwatch features. They simply lack the deep integration with Android that I expect from a native smartwatch. Rich notifications, native Google apps, being able to answer and make calls. All of these are really important features of a smartwatch, and I think this is where the Pixel Watch is really going to shine. What does the Pixel Watch need to succeed? And I guess more importantly, what does it need to stand toe-to-toe with the current market leader, the Apple Watch? It needs great fitness features and deep integration with Google's own ecosystem. It needs access to music services and easy contactless payment options. And a cellular model would be nice. And a fast, clean user experience, paired with a beautiful design that stands out from the crowd. And you know what? I think the Pixel Watch might just tick all of these boxes. And this is how. As you may know, Google owns Fitbit, but they really haven't done anything with it until recently. It's been pretty much running independently from Google. Until now. The Pixel Watch is going to have a deep integration with Fitbit, and I'm so excited to see what comes of it. Until now, you've pretty much had to rely on Google Fit, which is fine. It doesn't quite provide the rich health metrics that many people are looking for, or what they find on Fitbit devices. So hopefully with Fitbit integration, I can see the Pixel Watch being a compelling fitness companion. I really hope that they do combine Google Fit with the Fitbit app, as having two separate apps just creates a less unified experience. What do I mean by a deeper integration with Google's own ecosystem? Well, take the Apple Watch for example, and the way it interacts with all the other Apple products. Being able to control music on your iPhone, make and receive calls, and also the ability to unlock your MacBook without the need for a password. I hope the Pixel Watch takes inspiration from this and incorporates this within Google's own ecosystem. Google has power in software, and I am sure they can create delightful integrations that will enhance your overall experience. Being able to receive notifications and actually interact with them on the Pixel Watch is a must, like being able to reply to messages, make and receive calls. The integration that I'm most excited for is Google Maps on the Pixel Watch. Being able to follow live navigation with or without your phone on your Pixel Watch, I think it's going to be amazing. The Pixel Watch should play nicely with Google's own products like the Chromebook, but with recent collaborations with Microsoft, perhaps it will also play nicely with Windows computers, providing an alternative method for authentication and logging in. But the feature that is top of my list is music integration. I think music integration is where a lot of smartwatches suffer. Often the only integration they offer is the ability to control your music, so play, pause, skip. And for a modern day smartwatch, I don't think that's enough. I think you need the ability to access your whole music library, be able to choose a playlist when you're running, be able to choose songs to download as well, and even better, be able to stream your music as well. And I think the Pixel Watch needs this to succeed. Out of the box, I think Google is going to use its own music streaming platform, YouTube Music. And I'm not opposed to this. It's not the most widely adopted music service, but it is a good one, and it has matured over the years and is fantastic for music curation. But to really succeed, the Pixel Watch needs to have Spotify integration. Choice is a good thing, and I think Spotify would be a fantastic selling point for the Pixel Watch. What can I say? I'm lazy. I don't want to get my phone or my card out to pay for something. I just want to get my watch, tap and pay. Done, and then you're off to the races. In all seriousness, I have an Apple Watch and quick payment is my favorite thing. I use it all the time. And when I don't have my Apple Watch, it feels wrong to pay with anything else. And with Express mode, which allows me to set a default card for transport and just tap and travel, it couldn't be simpler. I think the Pixel Watch needs to replicate this behavior. And with a recent redesign of the Google Wallet app, I really hope they can. Do you need a cellular watch? Probably not. It's an extra thing to pay for every month, but there are some use cases where I think it is super handy. I like running, and when I go running, I hate bringing my phone. So having a cellular watch gives me a certain level of confidence that I can stream music if my running playlist becomes stale. I can make or receive a phone call in an emergency. And I can use maps if I get lost. It happens. Also, there are times where you'd just like to disconnect from the world. And I know it sounds counterintuitive how a cellular watch would help you do that. But hear me out. You leave your phone behind, you just go out with your watch. You're not going to be scrolling through Facebook or going through Instagram. With the watch, you're limited with what you can do, but you're still able to stream music, you're still able to make phone calls in a pinch, and it's got everything you really need without the constant noise that our modern day smartphones offer. So I think those are two unique use cases. If neither of those apply to you, then you don't need the cellular model. But it's something to consider. Experience is everything, and if it's something I've learned over the past few years, no amount of good hardware can fix bad software. Buggy software can completely ruin a product, and slow software can be infuriating. And for the Pixel Watch to succeed, the software needs to be easy to use and responsive. Thankfully, Google has redesigned Wear OS for the Pixel Watch, so fingers crossed that it lives up to expectations. And hopefully, the processor can also keep up with the software, as it is rumored to be using an older Samsung processor. Okay, finally, the Pixel Watch needs a great design to stand out. And design is subjective, but in my opinion, I think it looks pretty nice. I'm glad they went with a circle and not the square design of an Apple Watch. And while a square design is arguably better for digital content, I just prefer the way a circular watch looks. It makes it look more like a watch and less of a computer on your wrist. And I really like the steep curves of the watch. It almost makes it look like it's melting into your wrist. It also looks like they'll offer a rich collection of watch straps, so you can make the watch your own. So that's what I think the Pixel Watch needs to succeed. The Pixel Watch is presumably coming out alongside the Pixel 7 series later this year, I imagine around October. Are you excited about the Pixel Watch? I certainly am. I'm going to be getting my hands on one, but let me know your thoughts. What do you think it needs to succeed? Have I missed something? Please let me know in the comments below. And until then, I'll see you next time.